The Valley's Human Trafficking Task Force has good news as it reveals the latest numbers in its fight against sex trafficking. Anna Marcos has the story.
What a difference 2 years makes in the neighborhood. Sex traffickers and pimps are on the run in the Valley as police and city leaders continue their attack through the Human Trafficking Task Force. The latest arrest numbers by the task force are encouraging.
Not only do we arrest and prosecute people who are committing this crime, but it also has an impact on the quality of life for a lot of these people who live here. Nobody wants to wake up in the morning and have to step on a used condom when they're putting their kid in the car.
Last year alone, city leaders say the task force made more than 750 arrests, and they've put 63 of their biggest targets behind bars, the pimps and sex traffickers. They've rescued 12 women from a life of sex trafficking just in the Sepulveda corridor, 10 of them minors as young as 14.
Also, the approaches that we're taking to combating human trafficking go beyond the traditional arrest and prosecution on the street.
A new diversion program for the Johns who pick up prostitutes teaches them how their crime affects their victims and community. And best of all, the prostitutes themselves are now thought of as victims instead of criminals. Hundreds throughout LA have been pulled out of the life and into diversion programs.
A 14-year-old doesn't want to stand on the corner of Vose and Sepulveda Boulevard at 2 in the morning because she wants to. She's being forced to do it.
Police say the motel behind me has become a hotbed of sex trafficking and prostitution in this part of the Valley, and it's also become a target in this new approach the task force is using.
Our office focuses, among other places, on motels that are the epicenters of prostitution, human trafficking, and other related issues.
We had an undercover officer who was approached by gang members, tried to run him over with a car. The same vehicle, a suspect got out of the car and pulled out a rifle, barricaded himself in the facility behind us.
So there is still plenty of work to do. Councilmember Nuri Martinez has continued to push for the $1 million a year needed to keep the task force going.
I am very glad. I really appreciate it. I told them thank you for taking care of the community.
Most residents here can only hope the funds keep coming. I'm Anna Marcos for LA This Week.
If you need to report a case of sex or human trafficking, call 888-373-7888.